Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're really digging into something that feels fundamental, a new critical skill, which is learning how to talk to algorithms. I found this one anecdote in the source material that it really stuck with me. A parent is watching their 11-year-old kid on a phone, but the kid isn't just, scrolling. He's actually talking to Google Gemini, asking these really thoughtful questions about school, about life.
And that completely reframes the whole thing, doesn't it?
It does.
Our mission here is really to unpack this idea that tomorrow's literacy isn't just reading and writing. It's learning to converse with algorithms.
So it's not just about operating the machine.
No, not at all. It's about teaching them how to think with it.
Okay, but hold on. If the AI is just summarizing things they could find in a book, aren't we just, outsourcing the boring parts? Why is this a critical skill and not just like a productivity hack?
Because the conversation itself becomes the lesson. To get a really useful answer from one of these large language models, you have to practice, profound clarity of thought.
The prompt is the training ground. So what does a good prompt actually look like then?
Well, think about it. Asking, tell me about the French Revolution, it's vague. You'll get a vague summary back.
Right, like a Wikipedia article.
Exactly. But asking, explain the economic causes of the French Revolution to a high schooler who just read Dickens and give me a 3-point argument.
Ah, okay. That requires context, purpose.
It requires you to know what you want. The kid learns to articulate their needs, to iterate. That process, that's a life skill.
That makes a lot of sense. But if this skill is so important, how does it play out in places where educational access is already a huge problem? The source brings up South Africa.
And that's the core of the global challenge. If kids just get access and use it to, copy homework,
It just makes existing problems worse.
it just amplifies them.
Yeah.
But if it's used thoughtfully, this access can be a massive accelerator for learning. It could even help narrow that gap, but only if the use is, purposeful.
So there's this incredible potential, but also a really big pitfall right alongside it.
A huge one. And the main danger isn't technical, it's cognitive. These language models sound so fluent, so sure of themselves,
Even when they're wrong.
even when they're flat out wrong, or just reflecting the biases in their training data.
So this is where that Decker literacy comes in. The ability to use the system without surrendering your own judgment.
Yes.
The source says the lesson is teaching the child how to doubt, to always be asking, how do you know that?
You have to think of the LLM as that brilliant friend who's a great talker, but is also deeply unreliable. You love the conversation, but you have to check their work. If we don't teach that critical habit, we risk raising a generation that just outsources reflection. They might stop practicing how to build an argument or defend an idea or
to craft a real apology.
the hard stuff, yeah.
So what does this mean for you, for the listener? I mean, banning AI from the house, that's not really an option.
No, it's not a real strategy. Kids are going to find it anyway. It's about modeling healthy use.
Turning it into a teaching moment.
Exactly. The next time your kid uses AI to summarize something, ask the AI, what are 3 facts you might have missed? And then talk about it together. And for educators, this can't just be a tech module. It has to be integrated right alongside reading and math. It's that fundamental.
So when you boil it all down, teaching children to prompt well is really just teaching them to think clearly, stay curious, and, stay in charge of their tools.
Right. If we want tech to amplify our potential, we have to raise kids who know how to talk to machines without losing their own voice. And that leaves a real question for you to think about. What's one step you can take, maybe even today, to model that critical dialogue with AI, to show that the human mind always gets the final say,